Morning everyone. So you join me going towards Broadlands Boatyards today. So we're coming out of Stalham Staith. We're whipping along down the river as you can see. And we're going to go around into the boatyard, see what boats we can find, and see what adventures we can do today, see what's on the river. So join me and have the fun, and let's see what we can go and find. It's a glorious day. Early in the morning, as you can see, sun's just up. And what a lovely time to be on the river. Got all this nice wildlife in the trees. Got swans, ducks, moorhens, geese, all sorts of stuff joining us in the river as well. And there's not a soul in sight, there's no one about. So we're going to head on down here, out of Stalham Staith, and round into the Broadlands Boatyard. Look at that lovely river ahead. Oh, I can see some swans and stuff over here messing around. So let's head down this one. There's actually a big boat coming towards us down that way, but we're going down this way anyway. So let's head over here. Have a wander around, see what we can find today. Hope you're enjoying these little trips and adventures I'm taking you out on. I'm really enjoying them myself, so I'm going to keep doing them. We're off down there today. I'm just going to moor up in this gap here for a minute and then get myself reseated, sort out the cameras and stuff, and we'll be going down there. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Swans. Literally come right up to the boat. Literally sticking their head over. I've got no food for them there. But it's still nice to be close to them like this, isn't it? Lovely. Right. Hey. Start picking my boat. Had to make it move. Come over and started pecking the boat. Nothing exciting on here to peck. They obviously think I've got food, don't they? Okay, so let's head on down here and see what we can find. Zoom you out so we can see a bit more. I'll head over to the right hand side of the river, get you a better picture. That's without going in the reeds. Oh, some lovely looking fishing spots along here. And as you can see, we've got some nice boats parked up. The grass in the middle there, the green, it's got about 50 ducks all down in one corner. You might be able to see them as I go over. just over there behind that boat with the black top. No, the geese. There's quite a few of them. Nice and quiet today, just in the one boat so far. There's a couple of people down the bottom end of here, not quite sure what they're doing. Could be workers, look like they're workers. We're not disturbing anyone, we're just having a little cruise through the yards. Looks like we can go off down there to the right if we wanted to, but it's just a little dead end, so we shan't be doing that. We're just coming into this part of the yard to see what's going on. Doesn't seem to be anyone on their boats today out here. Yeah, the chaps I can see are just ground workers. And if you can hear that bird, that's making some strange noises. A load more geese down this end as well. Just cruising today, nice crawling speed. Got a few little rudd and stuff coming up on the surface today because the sun's out with us, which is nice. Some big expensive boats in here. We're coming up to a dead end. The noise you can hear in the background is a couple of workers doing some stuff. That's the main reception building and stuff over there. You've got like a player area and stuff over there. And then some lovely boats alongside it. So that's the starting part of it. Let's keep cruising and see what else we can find. Be a good place to have a mooring for a nice boat. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's a lot of fish coming up in front of us down there. They're nothing huge, they're just rudd by the looks of things. Just there. I don't know if they're getting chased by pike or they're just surfacing because of the nice weather. Lovely day today, nice glass, smooth, broad river, you know, the actual water, which is lovely. Makes it a lot easier to cruise around without having to use top power and stuff. And a lot more enjoyable. Got some nice scenery on this side. Plenty of birds in the trees and stuff. I've actually seen deers and stuff running away and things like that. Foxes, rabbits, all sorts of things. Right, there's still plenty of fish coming up, but all the way along here. Could be telling me something. be able to see that one right in front of us. There's 2 or 3 surfacing right in front of us. So they're only rudd and roach, for the looks of it. But something must be scaring them upwards. So this would probably be a good place to come with the pike rods. Right, we'll get a bit of speed on up here because we've already come along here. We'll get round onto the river and come back down the other side and see what we've got in there. It's lovely just looking along the sides while going along. Days like this you couldn't ask for much more really. Still see the fish coming up. You must have saw them ones. Jumping clear out of the water. So I reckon they're getting chased by pike. It does look really pikey along the side here. Lots of reeds and overhanging trees and stuff like that. Or they're coming up and taking little flies off the surface, or not really sure. Couldn't be any. Oh, fish come up right next to the boat then. Yeah, they're definitely rudd. Quite nice to see. Be impressed if a big old pike comes up next to the boat. I'm sure we'll see one at some point. And we got the gear out and we're fishing somewhere. Today we're out cruising and seeing what we can find in the boatyards. Normally up here, this part of the river is absolutely terrible for wind and stuff, but this bit is not too bad today. A bit further up is there. We've got some other people up here, I think they might be fishing. We'll go wide so we can see a bit more, shall we? Look at that lovely river. Absolutely lovely. You can see why people come out on the Broads all the time, yeah. Yep, these are fishing up here, so we don't want to disturb them too much. Could do with my old sunglasses on today. I'm going to sit in there with the old pike rods out. Got a swan coming. Any luck?
No.
Not yet. You never know, only take one bite. Fingers crossed. Lots of big boats down this side, as you can see. There's a goose down here on the far bank there, getting ready to jump in, but saw me and decided no, I'm not coming in there. Yeah, so as you saw, a couple of chaps there doing a bit of pike fishing by the looks of things. So I'm not the only crazy one out on the Broads in the winter. This is a nice yard, isn't it? Got some swans coming over to say hello. Swan's trying to race me. Strange that they like chasing the outboard. Even got some seagulls out in front of us, look. And in the air. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Swan. Plenty of nice boats in here. Some of these are proper big seagoing boats as well. There's a few cars scattered about, but I can't see too many people doing too much. Maybe there's a few boats out. Just spin them around because this is a dead end key type thing. That's loud. Whatever that is. I don't think that's a boat somehow there. Got some of them Mexican geese going past us and some Canadian ones as well. They're different. I'll try and get a close up on some of them if I get a chance. Oh, there's a high boat now going out down the bottom here. It's the only thing when you're trying to fish a rivers like this is you have to pick spots really where you don't need to reel in if a boat comes. Riding the waves of that boat going past. There we go, there's the proper name that I weren't sure what it was called. It's called Broadland Edge Marina. Some swans and stuff here. Just having a little cruise. Going through the bushes. I think maybe that noise we did hear earlier on was a boat. It's very loud. They're coming out. It's not even looking. Give a bit of speed and go past him. Kindly let me out. It's definitely loud, that boat. Sound like a track car. Look at that boat. Sure that's not meant to sound like that. Unless that's got a big old car engine in it or something. I wouldn't want that. I like to be peaceful when I'm out like this. And as you can hear, it makes a big difference. Lovely quiet boatyard here. Got a slip just over there. Hopefully you can see I'm drifting sideways so you can. Ain't seeing no fish coming up along this bit. Over to my left, there's a load of storage where big boats are being worked on by the looks of it. And took them out for the winter to anti-foul them and stuff like that, or do repairs and stuff like that. Lots of nice boats along the side here as well. Big group of ducks up ahead, but I think they're swimming the other way. Definitely nice and quiet in here, there's not much going on. You can hear a little bit of working going on in the background, but nothing too crazy. Say that. They're now cutting trees on me, look. Don't want to hear that on the video really, do we? But we've got to go to the end and see what's down the end here, haven't we? We've got all these ducks in front of us. And we've got ducks on the bank here. we got someone being noisy over there. That scared him off, didn't it? I'm pretty sure it weren't us. This boat on the left here, Giggles. Looks like it need a good old clean up. It's an old wooden boat, so harder to look after, but it could be a lot cleaner than that, couldn't it? It's nice just looking at all the different types of boats and stuff. I'm learning all sorts of things as I go around myself. The names of the boats and styles of the boats, giving me some idea of the sort of thing I'd like to get when I get a bigger boat as well. Because this is mainly for doing this sort of thing and get me to places to fish. Yeah, so they're doing some work with the old diggers over there on the platforms, well, isn't it? Which is why it's making it. Why they're making it noisy. So yeah, some nice boats in there. I wonder what that was then. Someone on a golf cart. Absolutely whizzing about through the stones and stuff. We've got the main reception and stuff over there. And we're now going back out along this side. Some nice boats, as you can see. I'll zoom you out so we can see a bit more. This one's got his own little tender boat on the back, look. Or his own little fishing boat. Depending on what the uses are for it. That one's pumping out water. So we're starting to get towards the end of Broadland Edge Marina. Never been through here before, so nice to have a look and see what sorts of boats and stuff are about. And there's all sorts of things from little tiny dinghies to massive seagoing boats. There's a bit of everything. And then there's me cruising through on this. Yeah, really nice. Good place to be moored up by the looks of things. Nice easy access to the river. As we've the same on some of the other places we've looked recently on the other videos. having somewhere to just keep your boat like this is obviously these big boats you can't take home, but yeah, sensible sized boat, 17, 18 foot, so you can whack on a trailer and take home and put back in, but saves you the hassle of having to do it every time. It's nice just to have it moored up, jump aboard, get started up, and off you go for your day. Have a little cruise around to this edge a bit and have a little look and see what the slipway is like. I'm sure we'll be using a few different ones. That boat's called Quackers, as you can see. Interesting name. It's part of the fun actually going along and looking at all the different names. If anyone spotted anything unusual or funny, drop it down in the comments so we can all have a giggle. Yeah, slip looks good. Let's blast out of here a little bit, shall we? Get back on the main, into the main river bit. Lovely. So yeah, it's looking like it's a nice place. So I've never been here before. I drove here once when I first come up here by car, but never saw the whole place. Just came in the main marina, you know, the reception bit, had a little chat, asked if I could fish around these areas, and you can if you got a boat. So that's pretty cool. I wouldn't say there was many spots left to fish unless you're going to be out in the water like I am. Most places have got boats moored up, but not bad, I don't think. I wonder if the chaps down the bottom here have had any luck with the pike biting. You've got big orange floats out with dead baits on by the looks of things. Just looking at the bottom of some of these boats, they look like they haven't moved for years. Don't understand why people would pay for a mooring and then not use the boat. You've got the opposite there, that boat's obviously just been cleaned. Could be getting ready to go out and waiting for a new canopy or all sorts. And you've got this one here, it's all green and hasn't been out for a while by lots of things. Shame, I could make good use of that. You've got some sailing boats, all different kinds. Chaps having a good clean up. Oh, that. Yeah. Just cruise around, have a little look around. Oh no, I'm just filming for my YouTube channel. Okay. Showing all the different types of boats and stuff. Don't worry. He obviously thought waterside fishing adventures. This looks like we've got the main marina here. Oh, we've got fish jumping out in front of us. Sun's high in the sky now. Quite a few sailing boats in here, and then some other boats as well, as we're now about to see. Getting new subscribers that just cruising about looking at the boats and stuff like that. Can't complain, can we? Got the main boathouse up there, I think. We'll go down here first. And we'll go from there. We'll go and have a little wander up there and have a little look. Once we've been down here. We've got a few people out on their boats, well not actually out on their boats but working on their boats, cleaning them up and stuff like that. Or they're getting ready to go out on the weekend, or just getting them ready for next year and then going to cover them up. Who knows, but some of the bigger boats are down this end. Oh, that.
What are you up to?
Doing a film for my YouTube channel.
Really?
Yeah. Actually a fishing channel, but they asked to see all the boats, so I said, yeah, I'll have a look.
Remember that time we had a fishing programme back on the telly?
Waterside fishing adventures, if you want to have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are definitely interested in what I'm doing, which is nice. Yeah, it's nice that people are interested in what we're doing. Can't seem to go anywhere these days without people asking me what I'm doing or recognising me on the beach or on the banks when I'm fishing. It's quite nice. Get to chat to all different sorts of people from, you know, different walks of life and stuff. And some lovely boats along this side, isn't there? Water Spirit. Nice name. Big long boat. I think a lot of these boats would be way too big to be going fishing on, but they'd be good fun family boats, you know, for cruising around the Broads. So I think we've got one little bit left. This is like the main yard where all the service and stuff like that is done. definitely nice to have a boat's eye view of things. It's totally different to walking around on the bank and being above the boats. It's not the same, not as much fun. So what have we got down this side then? Lots of nice looking boats again. Very quiet, no one seemed to be working on this side of the boatyard today. Obviously straight ahead of me there's somewhere to park. You can come down and do what you need to do with your boat, or get on your boat and off you go. Right, we'll just do a spin round here, shall we? Catching the edge. Getting blown in by the wind. We're there. Good job we got the old soft sides. So, you can hear quite a loud boat out in the main river. We're just going to cruise the rest of this yard. Just sorting out the old propeller because we're covered in lilies, which we don't want on there. Pull them off. And also we need wrapped around the prop of the engine and stuff. Right, let's go again. So yeah, definitely some nice boats up that end. Have a little look down this end as well. Nice. That's where the big crane is. Obviously for lifting out the boats, I'll take it. Got a few more down that end, but that's just a dead end. Getting a bit low on the old battery on the boat, so I'm not going to go down every little bit of these ends, but you get the idea of what's down them. We're done like 99% of them anyway. But I've still got to get myself right back down the river as yet and back down to where we parked today. We've got this one up here as well. You can see a few boats down there. Sailing boats, long boats, modern boats, old boats. Nice. So yeah, definitely a nice place to visit and have a wander around if you like to have a look at boats and stuff like that. Got a baler on the set behind me, a nice boat. Big powerful boat to be on the Broads. I think we're getting towards the end of our trip around Broad's Edge. I'm trying to think, I messed up the name of it then. Broad's Edge Marina. And it's time to start heading back towards the car. Just going to go down here towards the pike fishermen again. Cut through on the inside and keep well out of the way. Chap here doing some maintenance. Oh, that.
Hello, mate.
Chaps over here are not looking like they've caught anything. But you never know. Looking like they're just sort of sitting there waiting for a bite. Just navigating through. Can probably see the pike bungs out in front of me, so we don't want to disturb them. So, I think that concludes today's ride around the Broads. So we had fun, I think. We saw some nice boats. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed everything we've done today. Hope you saw some nice boats and stuff. Hope you're enjoying what I'm doing. Doing my best to show you all the boats and all the different stuff, the wildlife, whatever I can find on the days I'm out. And that'll be the end of the video for this one. So I'll see you soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and all them sorts of things. And I'll see you very soon. Thanks again.